area.Vestfold is a county in Norway, bordering Buskerud and Telemark. The county administration is in Tønsberg, and the largest city is Sandefjord. With the exception of Oslo County, Vestfold is the smallest county in Norway by area. Vestfold is located west of the Oslofjord, as the name indicates. It includes many smaller but well-known towns in Norway, such as Hallvard, Sandefjord, Tønsberg and Horten. These towns run from Oslo in an almost constant belt of urban areas along the coast, ending in Grenland in neighboring region Telemark. The river Numedalsslagen runs through the county. Many islands are located at the coast. Vestfold is mostly dominated by lowland and is among the best agricultural areas of Norway. Winters last about 3 months, while pleasant summer temperatures last from May to September, with a July average high of 17 degrees Celsius. Vestfold is traditionally known for shipping and sailing. Sandefjord was formerly a headquarters for the Norwegian whaling fleet, and Horten used to be an important naval port. The coastal towns of Vestfold now engage in fishing and shipbuilding. Some lumbering is carried on in the interior. The area also includes some of the best farmland in Norway. Vestfold is the only county in which all municipalities have declared bokmål to be the sole official written form of the Norwegian language. Etymology: Vestfold is the old name of the region which was revived in modern times. Fold was the old name of the Oslofjord, and the meaning of the name Vestfold is the region west of the fold. Before 1919, the county was called Jarlsberg og Larvik Amt. The AMT was created in 1821, consisting of the two old counties of Jarlsberg and Larvik. In the Viking Age, Vestfold also referred to Eiker, Drammen, Kongsberg, La, now in Buskerud. History: Vestfold is mentioned for the first time in a written source in 813, when Danish kings were in Vestfold to quell an uprising amongst the firsts. There may have been as many as 6 political centers in Vestfold. At the time, Kaupang, which was located in Tjoling near Larvik, had been functioning for decades and had a chieftain. Kaupang, which dates from the Viking era, is believed to be the first town in Norway, although Tønsberg is the oldest town in Norway still in existence. At Borre, there was a site for another chieftain. That site held chieftains for more than 100 years prior to 813. The stone mounds at Molen have been dated to the Viking Age. The mounds at Hauge in present-day Tønsberg's town centre have been dated to the Viking period. At Farmandshaugen in Sem there seems to have been activity at the time, while activity at Osberghaugen and Gokstadhagen dates from a few decades later. An English source from around 890 retells the voyage of Otter from the farthest north along Norvenia via Kaupang and Hedby to England, where Otter places Kaupang in the land of the Dane, Daninsland. Bjorn Brandlian says that to the degree that Harald Harfager gathered a kingdom after the Battle of Hafrsfjord at the end of the 9th century, that, especially is connected to Havaldness, it does not seem to have made such a great impression on Otter. Kaupang is mentioned under the name of Skiringsel in Otter's tales. By the 10th century, the local kings had established themselves. The king and his ombudsmen resided in the old royal court at Sareheimisem, today the Jarlsberg estate in Tønsberg. The farm Hauge became the seat for Haugating, the thing for Vestfold, and one of Norway's most important place for the proclamation of kings. The family of Harald Fairhair, who was most likely the first king of Norway, is said to have come from this area. The Danish kings seem to have been weak in Vestfold from around the middle of the 9th century until the middle of the 10th century, but the rule was strengthened there at the end of the 10th century. The Danish kings seem to have tried to control the region until the 13th century. Kings ruling some or all of Vestfold: Erik Agnarsson, Halvdan Hvitbein, Eystein Halfdansen, Halvdan the Mild, Gudrod the Hunter, Halvdan the Black, together with his brother Olaf Gudrodsson, Ranvald the Mountain High, cousin of Harald Fairhair, Bjorn Farmin, Olaf Haraldsson Geisterdalf, brother of Bjorn, Harald Gudrodsson Grensky, 976 to 987. Transportation. The Vestfold line is a railway line that runs from Drammen, through a number of towns in Vestfold and ending in the town of Skien in Telemark. European Route E18 runs through the county roughly parallel to the railway. There are two international ferry connections, both operated by Color Line. Larvik is connected to the Danish town Hirtshals. The other route is between Sandefjord and Stromstad in Sweden. In addition, there is a domestic route connecting Horten and Moss. Sandefjord Airport Torp serves both domestic and international destinations. It is regional hub for low-cost carrier Norwegian, as well as low-cost carriers Ryanair and Wizz Air also operate from the airport. Municipalities. Vestfold County has a total of 14 municipalities: Andebu, Holmestrand, Horten, Lardal, Larvik, Notteroy, Re, Sande, Sandefjord, Stokke, Svelvik, Diome, Tønsberg. Wildlife refuge. Saltstein is part of a protected habitat for birds. From 2014, surfing was permitted off Saltstein. Archaeological sites. Borrehaugen. At Borrehaugen near Bor there are 9 large mounds and around 30 smaller ones. Viking burial site at Gully. Gully outside Tønsberg was the site of an archaeological excavation during the period from 2003 to 2004, prior to asphalt being laid for constructing the new E18. There were 60 graves. 20 of those were preserved to a degree that permitted examinations. Perhaps the most spectacular was a hover used with a horse's harness. There are few of those in Norway, one in Trondelag and a gilded one found in Borre. The artifacts are on display at the Midgard Historical Center in Borre.